So you have decided it's time to downsize your home, and you want some downsizing tips and even some steps to moving to a smaller house. I've got you covered. Hi, my name is Lydia Rowe. I'm a realtor here in the Miami Valley of Ohio. And if you're just joining me, this is part 2 of our series on downsizing your home. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I encourage you to check it out. There we discussed how to know if downsizing is the right move for you and how to prepare for that if it is. In today's video, we're diving into the actual steps to downsizing. Let's get into it. First step, consult a real estate professional. Now, first things first, and I can't stress this enough, you need to consult a real estate professional. Even if you're considering doing this on your own, it's crucial to have access to the latest market data for your area. A good agent will provide a clear picture of your current home's value, the condition of your home, and what you should or shouldn't fix before selling. They're also going to give you an estimate of your return on investment if you do put some money into it, average days on the market, what kind of offers to expect. These are insights that you're not going to get from looking on online estimates. Now, you might be confident that you can do this all on your own and you can access all the data necessary yourself, and that's your prerogative. And of course, I am not unbiased as a real estate agent, but knowing what I know about the housing market and all the different variables, I couldn't imagine it being a good idea for anyone to do this without consulting someone who does it on a daily basis. I have had no 2 transactions the same. It is so rare to have a transaction that doesn't require expertise, negotiation, and creative problem solving. Remember, the market can shift quickly, and what was true a few months ago might not be accurate today. An experienced real estate professional will help you think like an appraiser, like a buyer, and like a seller all at once, giving you a more well-rounded perspective. The second step is getting your financing in order. Your real estate advisor can recommend reputable lenders, and trust me, this can make a big difference. It's not just about finding the lowest rate. The reputation of your lender and their availability can actually influence whether or not your offer is accepted. This step is where you're going to figure out what you can realistically afford. You might qualify for more than you actually want to spend. Oftentimes you do. So be sure to get a complete estimate of your monthly payment, including taxes, insurance, and any HOA fees. And this is also the time to discuss whether you can afford to buy your next home before selling your current one, or if you'll need a contingency plan, like maybe doing a bridge loan or a HELOC to access that equity of your home before it sells. Step 3 is all about preparing your house for sale. If you haven't seen my other videos on staging your home and prepping it for sale, make sure to check those out for a more in-depth guide. But here's the basic rundown. You're going to clean like you've never cleaned before. You're going to declutter, and you're going to neutralize everything. You want your home to appeal to the largest pool of buyers possible. So you want to keep it spotless and fresh. And when I say neutralize, I mean neutral colors, neutral smells, and even neutral decor. It's not about what you love, it's about what potential buyers will love. It's about them picturing themselves in your home. Now, on to the exciting part, finding your next home. This is where you really narrow down your must-haves. It's easy to get caught up in the features that you think that you need, but try to be flexible, because I have seen clients say that they absolutely need a fenced yard or a 2-car garage, only to end up buying a home without either because of the other features were just right. So the key is to start with the minimal criteria that you could accept and build from there. You can use online platforms like Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia to get a sense of what's out there. But remember, nothing beats having a real estate agent who knows the area and can filter through the listings for you. They're also going to occasionally hear of something coming up before it's on the market, or maybe they have a client considering selling something that would be perfect for you. So let friends and family know what you're looking for too. The more eyes and ears out there, the better. You want to think about area and location. Where do you want to be? Within a certain radius from work or from church or from family, a certain school district in a certain neighborhood. Once you know what you're looking for, it's easy to weed through those listings. And sometimes you do have to go see a few houses before you really know what you want. And that's fine, especially if you haven't bought or sold a house in a while. And in order to do that, that leads me to step number 5. You got to make sure to have a buyer's agency agreement in place. This establishes a fiduciary relationship and ensures that your agent is fully committed to prioritizing your best interests. It secures your confidentiality, their loyalty, and their obedience. Could you just hit up open houses or call signs to go see houses? Sure you could, but why would you? So many folks don't want to bother an agent because maybe they're not quite ready to move now, or they're just looking, or because they aren't sure of what they want and they don't want to waste someone's time, or even they might be embarrassed because they just don't know the process will take very long and they think that it's asking too much. But that's kind of what we do. That's a good buyer's agent. They really can start to hone in on what you're looking for, and they can even help you narrow it down. A good buyer's agent is never going to try to sell you a house. That's not the job. The job is helping you secure the house that you want and having someone on your side who's going to fight for you in your best interest. It is so beneficial. I have another video explaining buyer agency agreements because I know it's kind of new to this area. So this video explains it in more detail. I'll link it in the description if you want to know more about that. But when you're willing to commit to an agent, they're willing to commit to you. And that is what you want when you're looking for a home. Once you've found the right home and you have an accepted offer, you're going to move on to inspections, negotiations, appraisals, and all the other steps involved in closing the deal. I won't get into the nitty-gritty of that here, but just know that's part of the journey. If you were able to keep your current home while buying the new one, the moving process is going to be much smoother. If you've already sold, then your stuff might be in storage, and this is your second opportunity to purge and to organize as you move into your new space. And that's it. You've downsized. And now you have the freedom and flexibility of a smaller space with less stuff weighing you down. It's not always an easy process, but I promise you it's worth it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more real estate tips and advice. And don't forget to check out the other videos that I mentioned that cover staging, prepping your home, understanding buyer agency agreements. Congratulations on taking this big step, and welcome to the next chapter of your life. See you next time.